Welcome to Coffee and Tarot with Mama T. My name is Teresa, and I'm welcoming you, my Sagittarius friends, and Spirit in for a reading for your for the month of November. I have already selected the decks and cleansed, prayed over, and shuffled them, and we are. I've got them just about laid out here. And will just give these couple more final shuffles here. I'll put the camera overhead so that you can see the cards as I get them laid out. And as we, then we'll see how it goes. I might just talk through them with the camera overhead, or maybe I will shift it back in front. But let's go ahead and get started here. All right, so we are doing the, let's see here. We've got it's the Ferenc Pinter Tarot is what we're using. Got the boxes back over there. But we're using that for our tarot cards. We're going to do a Celtic cross. And then I have several oracle decks. We've got Sacred Destiny Oracle, the Goddess Power Oracle, I think that's what it's called, Spirit Animals Oracle, and the Two Penny Oracle. So we will get those cards laid out. So first of all, for the tarot, we'll get these going first. We have a really bad glare. Let me see if I can adjust my lighting here. Okay, well, it's pretty dark in here now, but at least the glare isn't quite as bad. What we've got going on for the center of the reading is the Knight of Pentacles. No, sorry, that is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, so you've got a messenger coming in. All knights are on missions, and Knights of Swords usually have some kind of a message, some new idea, something related to thoughts. They are, but thoughts and words or communication. They're definitely on this mission to deliver this message. So that is the foundational energy here. And the crossing energy, we get the Two of Coins or Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is all about balance. This is about juggling multiple different responsibilities and keeping them. In this particular picture, the gentleman is trying to keep these things on this little track that's going around his shoulder. So he's trying to keep that in check, keep that balanced, and that is the challenge for the month of November for you. The energy that you're coming from from your recent past is the Ten of Pentacles. So you've established a certain level of wealth and abundance. You have achieved something in your recent past, and you're, in a pretty good position. Usually this is related to things that are in the earthly realm when it comes to, this accomplishment or achievement that you've won over in the last little while. So that's what you're coming from. What you're going to is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is about stability and safety and just trying to hold on to what you've got. In some cases, it can be like being like miserly or greedy, but I don't think that's the case coming from this 10 of Pentacles. I think you've achieved something, and you're wanting to make sure that you hold on to it and that you don't risk anything, that you don't take any risks with what you've been able to accomplish. The conscious desire here, we get the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about camaraderie and celebration and spending time with friends, and feeling that kind of, that love and appreciation from the people that are around you. This is, definitely a happy card of good times, getting together with friends and family, and celebrating some good news or some positive turn of events. The unconscious desire or concern or worry is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands, in this card, it shows this guy carrying this woman, and he's just barely able to hold on. He's just, you can see that if she's like dead weight, and she's too heavy for him to carry. If she was helping him, he wouldn't have any trouble probably carrying her, because you can see he's muscular and fit. And she's not overly heavy. She is also muscular and fit. And so if she was awake and conscious, then, she could have her arms wrapped around his shoulders and just be kind of pulling up her own weight. And she wouldn't be this dead weight that he's struggling to carry her along. So this is a card of feeling like you have to do it alone, like you're carrying all of the weight yourself and nobody's helping you. That's what that card is. And you've got this unconscious worry that's where you're at. All right, let's scooch these over a little bit so we have room for these cards here. Your energy is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is, so you've got another four. The Four of Cups is just sort of, you're worrying about your spilled cups, and you're not paying attention to the fact that you're about to be given a full cup of exactly what you want and need. In the Rider-Waite deck, you can see this depicted a little bit. You can see how he's kind of blocking the energy. See this card here, and then in the Four of Cups in the Rider-Waite, you can see that he's got his arms crossed over his heart chakra. He's just unhappy. He's disappointed. He's blocking any good energy coming into his heart chakra. He is denying the existence of this cup being handed to him by an angel or the hand of God right out of the thin air. And he's just worried about what he has here. In some interpretation I like to use is that, he doesn't want to, he doesn't even want to try this, because he's already tried it 3 times and hasn't had any success, and he's, why bother? But the universe is saying, here's the one you really want, so give it a shot. Whoops, leave that card out, put that away. Okay, and then I like to keep my Rider-Waite deck in order just so I can find the cards quickly and easily. surrounding energy, the energy surrounding you. I love this card. I'm going to have to put I'm going to have to just put a little something over top of it because YouTube is a censorship platform. I'll show you real quick. The moon. It's it's the moon card, but I just think it's hilarious because the guy is mooning us. His rear end is poking out. Yeah, I just think it's cheeky. I thought it was funny. Anyway, the moon is the energy that is surrounding you, and the moon card is all about, things that are they're hidden in the deep, and they are about to be revealed, but right now they're a mystery. And you can see this in the Rider-Waite deck. It's the star. Here's the moon. In the Rider-Waite deck, you can see that there's the dog and the wolf, or the coyote, that they symbolize the tame and the wild. And there's this long path, and as you traverse this path, the clarity, whatever is being hidden, it becomes more and more revealed as time goes on. The lobster, it represents scary things being hidden in the deep. So in your surrounding energy, there's something that may be hidden from view right now. You just don't quite see it, but it will be revealed soon. Then your hopes and fears card, we get the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about knowing your worth and walking away from that which no longer serves you. You have, in this particular painting, the person has released this caged bird, and they're walking off without anything in this cage. They they are leaving things behind because they know something better for them is down the road. And even if it isn't down the road, they have faith that, and they have this belief in themselves that they're not going to settle for that which is not quite good enough. In the Rider-Waite deck, the Eight of Cups shows it shows the Fool walking off. These are perfectly good cups filled with perfectly fine things, and he is leaving them behind because he knows he's worth more, and he doesn't want just these 8 cups. This deck, this card is the only one in the deck that shows an eclipse. So just an interesting detail. Okay, your final outcome here for the month of November it's perfect. See, it's 9 of Pentacles. He's walking away to get to this. In the idea is really that he's walking away from the 8 of Cups to get to the 9 of Cups, which is wishes and dreams fulfilled. But the 9 of Pentacles is just as good, if not better, than the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles is independence, it's wealth and abundance, and it's something that you've worked hard to achieve over the process of time. And so that is a great outcome for the month. Now let's look at your oracle cards. For the Sacred Destiny Oracle card, you get the Freedom card. Oh, that's so pretty. All that light. This is it's called a cliff. Let's see here. Freedom. It's a cliff swallow. And these are native to the UK. And they traditionally make their nests on vertical cliffs, carefully crafting them out of mud. They can nest solitarily, but they prefer to nest in a community. And so the sacred landscape wants you to know to express yourself without hesitation. Break free and let your spirit fly. Make choices that increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Laugh, dance, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring and cast aside any restrictions. Find your wings, and as you do, you'll help others find theirs. That was one of the details about the birds, is that when they see a cloud of insects, they alert other members of the flock so that everybody can be nourished. So, they aren't selfish in that regard. They want to make sure everybody in their community is able to eat. Don't be trapped by convention or the need to please others. Choose life on your own terms. Don't accept rules that don't feel right. You can be immensely free and yet still be part of a loving and supportive community. That's right next to the Three of Cups. So that fits right in. Okay, then your Goddess Power Oracle card, we get Iris. Iris is all about communication. This is number 23 card. And the communication message on this one was, I'm going to have to, with this light off, I'm going to have to put my reading glasses on. Yeah, there's some really good messages in here. Clarity and communication is called for right now, and that's going to be key because Mercury does go retrograde this month, and so that can cloud communication or make communication challenging. So clarity in your communication is going to be very important. Your words will have great impact on others. It's a great time to start writing a book or tell new stories, share your experience and strength and hope from your past experiences as well. You will have everyone's ear, so choose your words wisely. And people will be desiring communication with you. They're going to want to spend time with you and be in your midst. And so you will have some amazing new opportunities that come from those discussions. Remember to stay open and be clear about expressing your deepest desires and speak with integrity, kindness, and respect for yourself and for others. Iris wants your words to take flight, and she also wants to remind you that your communication, that all of your communication is communication you also have with the universe. So anytime you are speaking either to yourself or to other people, the universe is listening and intends to fulfill your written and spoken words. So be careful about the words that you put out there into the world. Okay, your next oracle card is a spirit animal card, and you get the ant. This is all about community as well. Huh. Yeah, you definitely have a theme of community, building community here going on this month. So the ant lives in a community and works together, and there's a focus on working harmoniously with others, aligning your goals, and contributing to a shared vision. Embrace collaboration and let the spirit of the ant guide your efforts. Channel your collaborative energy to achieve your goals, just as ant thrives by ensuring the success of the colony. demonstrating how unified efforts can accomplish great things. When we learn to work with others, we open the door to new perspectives. Okay, and then your final oracle card for the month is the color card. This is from the Two Penny Oracle, and it came up right side up. And so the key word here is character. It's in conjunction with the word color. And it's got a picture of a parrot. It's got parrots on here and then some kind of fish. Let's see what the book says here. The guidebook says, it's a parrotfish. The parrot and its undersea namesake represent the positive energy associated with the sense of color, different shades and harmony and arrangement in nature and painting, delighting in seeing color. On another level, we have color in the sense of our character. So let your character shine as your prevailing color that you bring to the world. So there we go. There we have it. I hope that you enjoyed this monthly reading for your sign, Sagittarius. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up on your way out. And I am very close. I'm in the 90s now on trying to get to my first 100 subscribers. If you have not subscribed already, please join me if you like this kind of content. At the point that I get to my first 100 subscribers, I will be giving out one of my members of my community a free tarot reading and a one-on-one tarot reading, and that could be you. I'll just need to know that you're here, so be sure and leave a comment or make sure that your subscriber list is public. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful November. I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.